so we're inches outside of Gatlinburg town, right upstream from us right now, and we found a really nice hole right along what they call this the spur. All right, this right here, Great Smoky National Park. All right, water line owned by City of Gatlinburg, so we're allowed to fish here and use bait, which is great because we like to use bait. Now look what Mick's doing here. He's casting, and you can see there's a break up here by this rock. Okay, that big rock is creating a pool behind it in some slow water, and we're hoping to find trout sitting in this section right here waiting to ambush bait. All right, you can see some people beat us to the punch up there. They got the really good hole. We're hoping that they catch their limit or they move on so we can sneak up there next. But you know, some really nice fish, we're told, are in this system. Let's see how we do. Coming to you right now from the spur here between Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge.
Got it.
That's a nice fish. That's a really nice fish. Wow! Look at the size of that trout.
That's that big one.
Really strong fish.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at how fat that fish is.
That boy be eating at Bojangles. How did you get that? You didn't even cast.
Look at this one, Troy.
You just had your bait in the water getting ready to recast.
I know.
Holy.
Woohoo. That was stupid. I just set it over the side. Orange Deluxe.
Jesus.
I just put that big Orange Deluxe egg on.
Look at this. 1, 2, back-to-back monsters.
Tennessee Rainbow. Look at how fat this fish is. Orange Deluxe. She just gobbled it up.
Oh, he gone.
Okay guys, I know you didn't see this, but Troy was fighting this fish and I put on a yellow jacket and look at what I got. A nice Tennessee Rainbow. Okay, so here we got two baits here. I've been using the yellow jacket and Troy's been using the Orange Deluxe. So we're going to show you how we're putting this on our hooks here today. So here's our yellow jacket eggs and our number 12 fire hook. Just put the egg right on the center, roll it up on your hook, and these are a little larger eggs, so all you need is one on your hook. It's a great egg, it's larger in size, and we're ready to catch fish.
You got a bite already? Got him. Got him.
Got him. First cast. Thank you.
Look at that. All right, so we've moved up about 20 yards from the last spot. The guys that were in this hole moved up to that hole right up there. You can see him up there. And Mick has put on a yellow jacket, and we're gonna show you where he's casting. All right, go ahead, Mick. See that big rock right there? It's creating a break in the water where there's really good, comfortable water for them to sit in and ambush bait just below it. And he's got that yellow jacket drifting in the hole right now. His bobber is right there, and he's already got a bite. Oh, that's a big fish. That's a nice fish. No!
I had it.
Oh, you know what, guys? Everybody loses fish. It's just part of the game, but that was a big fish that bit. You can see they're chomping on the yellow jackets right here, inches from Gatlinburg. Troy, you're just big fish Troy.
Oh, not at all.
Just tank after tank. Look at this.
That's the one
Folks,
I lost, Troy.
Folks, unbelievable. Just the quality of the fish that City of Gatlinburg is starting to stock is, whatever they're doing, it's working. Impressive. Anglers appreciate it. It's nice to be able to come up to Gatlinburg and catch big rainbows like this.
Another Tennessee Rainbow on Orange Deluxe.
Yellow jacket. At work again. Woohoo! Toledo, he's a scrappy one. He's got more spunk in his trunk than... What a scrappy Tennessee rainbow. Thank you, Troy.
You're welcome, Mick. Woo,
Look at this thing fight. Oh my gosh. These fish. Oh, did you see that other one?
Came after my bobber.
Yeah, the other one tried to eat your bobber. Holy. Beautiful fish. Got him. Mick, you're hired.
Sure. Got it. Thank you, Troy.
You're welcome.
Okay, so here we are in Tennessee, and we've used a lot of baits this morning, and I decided to go ahead and change it up and use some of our fireballs. And just because, you know, you throw something different, and a lot of times it makes a lot of difference. And when I started using them, I used a red fireball and couldn't keep them off the hook. And I'll show you here. These things are real slippery, so be real careful. They jump right out of your fingers. But just put a couple on your hook, and I used a full jar here just so I could get them easier, because once the jar gets halfway down, they're kind of hard to grab. But anyhow, you just put a couple of those on your hook, slide them up, set them right there on your hook, and throw them. And these are real durable eggs, and the fish just love them. Whew, that's a tank. You're going up above the rock, Chris. I got to hold down, so you're going to have to back up.
Where do you want me to go? In the river?
Back up.
You want me to go in the water?
You better let him go.
Did you lose him?
No,
No, I just got to free spool him.
Free spooled him.
Yeah,
What are you trying to do? Let him swim out?
Yes, sir.
It's an old trick. See if it works.
He's up under the backside of that big rock out in the middle of the river.
So Mick's afraid that he's tangled on that rock right there. You know what I would do if I were you?
I'm going to wade
Get
right
your
at
ass in the
you.
water, boy.
I'm going after
Go after him. Watch out, that's slippery rocks. You.
But he ain't getting the best of me. That big is.
This fish is wrapped around that rock, and it's a big trout. He's trying to get it loose, which he just got it loose. Don't be scared, Mick. Bring him on in over here.
That's a big fish, boys.
These guys up here just caught an 8 to 10 pounder. Mick may have a 5. Wow, there's some nice fish in here. Look at that trout. That thing is a tank. Holy. Stay dry, Troy, stay dry.
stay dry.
Look at that thing.
Coming up.
Oh my. Head first.
Oh yes, that's
Head
why
first.
I didn't scoop.
Mick, I can't believe you're getting in the water with that trout.
Oh, he's kicking my butt, Chris. And that is a big...
We're gonna get another chance. Possibly. Nope, he's not ready. Look at the size of that trout. Troy, don't be afraid to net him. Head first. Oh my
We'll take him any
God.
way we can get him.
Oh my gosh, folks.
Yeah!
That's why you don't swim in the river here. Wow.
That's a tank! Tennessee, thank you.
A tank here and a tank from those guys up there. And that's why you come to Gatlinburg to catch big fish.
There he comes. Ooh, he's a big one.
Not a bad fish, actually.
Oh, it's
Good
a nice
fish.
fish.
Real nice bow.
Big fat one. Come here. Come to Papa. Right into that.
Oh my
Look at the
gosh.
size of that one.
That's a good one.
Another Tennessee rainbow. Look at the colors on these guys.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors was kind of a special experience for us. For those of you that have watched us for many years, you know that we have filmed in Gatlinburg and in Pigeon Forge, but we have never filmed in the what they call the spur between the two towns. You know, the river flows right to. Everybody that goes to Gatlinburg from Pigeon Forge drives right by that beautiful water. We did try to fish here in many years ago and didn't get any bites. Matter of fact, we fished for about a half hour and we said there's no fish here, and we kind of left. And honestly, that's the way it seemed to have been for many years. The good news is the city of Gatlinburg has decided sometime in 2021 to start stocking the spur. Now, they don't stock it all the way to Pigeon Forge. They just stock the first couple of miles downstream from the hatchery, and they do so in the cooler months. And when we stopped by the hatchery and talked to them about exactly where they do put those fish, they said, you know, as July comes or June comes, they stop stocking the lower section and just focus on the upper stretches because the water is cooler. As you know, July and August and September, it does get a lot warmer up here, and the water quality goes down, at least if you're a trout. Now, it's also been an interesting situation over the last couple of years. What seems to be determined, and again, we're just paraphrasing, we didn't go to the court to see these battles. It seems like the National Park Service owns everything up to the high water line, or at least controls that. And then from the high water line on downstream, the city of Gatlinburg owns the water. That's why you're allowed to use bait here during the open season, which runs from April through sometime in the fall. You have to check that yourself. But the great news is it doesn't matter who you are. They're no longer prejudiced anymore where you have to be a fly fisherman to fish certain water like it is in the park. They opened it up to opportunity for all of us. That means if you're a fly person, bring your flies. If you like fishing spinners or spoons, you can do that too. And if you want to fish bait, that is allowed as well. We believe that's how it should be. Open it up to everybody, for everybody to enjoy. That's how America is supposed to be. All these crazy things where you can't use this, you can't use that. Very frustrating for a lot of anglers, especially the folks that are coming to visit places like Gatlinburg that are there on vacation with their kids, with their family. The great news is we're in a very good place with the city of Gatlinburg now. They're ramped up their stocking program. From what we were told, they doubled the amount of fish that they stock in the spur from 2021 to 2022. Hey, we're hoping they do that again in 2023. More fish is good for everybody, and it doesn't matter what kind of fishing you like to do. Now, the kind of fishing we like to do today was, sure enough, trout fishing this spur with bait. Hey, we're bait guys, and if you choose to use something else, awesome, more power to you. Use whatever you enjoy using. That's what the most important thing is here. Get out, have a good time, buy your day permit to come up here, and enjoy the resource. This is beautiful water surrounded by national park and some of the most popular tourist areas in the country. Now, all of our fish today came on 3 baits. You'll see old Mick started with yellow jackets and Troy started with orange deluxe. And as soon as those fish got conditioned, Mick used the red fireballs and did very well. You see the guys using the brand new fire hooks with the fire floats. Great experience to come out here today. The bigger experience we had was we were fishing the lower hole to start because there were 2 guys right above and we gave them that hole. So as soon as those guys left, we went upstream to that hole and I looked up the hill and I saw 3 guys standing there. A kid that was probably in his teenage years, saw a father that was in his 40s and a grandfather that looked like he was somewhere in his 70s. And they were just watching us. And they said, just let us know when you guys are done. We're going to come down. I took the day off. So we said, hey, you know what? If you took the day off, go down there and you enjoy this spot. We'll move and find another spot. Well, ironically, as soon as we did, they caught a 10-pound rainbow. A 10-pound rainbow. And the grandfather said, you guys aren't going to believe what I caught this on. Check this out. And he showed us a jar of Pautzke salmon eggs. It made our day. We were thrilled to give them the opportunity to fish that spot. and we had a great time moving downstream again to fish another spot. It just shows you karma is everything. You know, when you get out here, if it's a busy time of year, there's going to be a lot of people. Just be courteous, be nice to everybody, and do what we did. Enjoy the awesome opportunity the city of Gatlinburg has provided by now stocking the spur. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.